folded one.
Oh,
This one.
right here, yes. This is the people versus Robin Roberts, ticket number Z808304. We're here for a probation review. Good morning, please say your names for the records. Starting with the probation officer.
Good morning, Your Honor. Myra McCall on behalf of the probation department.
Good morning, Your Honor. Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant.
Robin Roberts.
All right, and then we are here for a probation review. Ms. McCall.
Your Honor, Ms. Roberts was placed on probation on October 29th, 2021 for 1 year. She was ordered to pay $955 in assessed fines and costs. She was ordered to complete outpatient treatment, complete the marijuana insight program, pay assessed fines and costs in full, no drugs and alcohol, random urine tests, complete the alcohol highway safety class, as well as the victim's impact panel, and return for a review. Ms. Roberts last appeared on a review hearing by Zoom on January 28th, 2022, and at that time, she was ordered to continue with all terms and conditions of probation and must make a payment towards assessed fines and costs, no alcohol or drugs, and return for a review date on July 29th, 2022, which is today. However, Your Honor, contrary to the condition which states no drugs or alcohol, on July 14th, 2022, Ms. Roberts tested positive for alcohol. On June 24th, 2022, Ms. Roberts tested positive for marijuana and alcohol. And on June 30th, Ms. Roberts tested positive for marijuana. In regards to her classes, Your Honor, she has completed the marijuana insight as well as the victim's impact panel. She completed the marijuana insight and the alcohol highway safety class as well. In regards to her fines and costs, Ms. Roberts indicated that she paid $50 on July 29th, 2022, and she paid $280 on July 28th. And the financial screen at this time reflects $500. And once the monies that she paid just recently, she will only owe $50. Ms. Roberts is currently enrolled in the outpatient treatment program at NCADD. And just to inform the court, Your Honor, Ms. Roberts is currently serving a 24-month probation with Royal Oak for operating while impaired as well. And she has a violation hearing scheduled for that court on August 2nd, 2022. And the probation department did have an opportunity to do a background check on Ms. Roberts, and she does qualify for the drug treatment court.
So is that your recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor, the probation department is recommending that she enroll in the drug treatment court, our 36th District Court Drug Treatment Court.
Ms. Soroki.
You know, when was her probation supposed to end?
It's supposed to end on October 28th, 2022.
So, Your Honor, I'm going to propose that the court would bring her back after her violation hearing in Royal Oak, because I would think that the sanctions there are going to be significant. And I don't really know that, you know, the city of Detroit needs to duplicate what Royal Oak's going to do. And her probation was going to be ending here in October. So I don't know when that new case or the Royal Oak case started, if it started before or after, but I would think those sanctions would probably satisfy this court.
Well, the court is inclined to send Ms. Roberts to the drug court program. It appears that she has a substance abuse issue. And I think that the drug court program is something that she absolutely can benefit from. I think they are going to zoom in within the next minute or so, but that's what the court is inclined to do. And perhaps if she's enrolled in the drug court program, maybe, you know, whatever happens in Royal Oak, they'll just kind of defer to Detroit. So that's
Well,
possible.
I just kind of feel like Oakland County's resources are probably I don't want to say better, but more, you know, more abundant than Detroit. So
Well, I think that, well, I mean, I've heard pretty great things about the drug court program, so.
Judge, you're far away. I can barely hear you.
I'm sorry, I said, I've heard pretty great things about the drug court program, so I think should be all right. I'm just waiting, I don't know what the next steps are.
We can call Miss Cleveland.
I think they.
She's one of the case managers.
She
Oh,
just
she
called.
do?
She's
Okay,
been- Yeah,
thank
she
you.
called and she's supposed to be zooming in.
Okay, good.
So what we'll do is, I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait.
Donna, if you want to go to your next case, go
Okay,
right
yes,
ahead.
we'll
We can
go on,
wait.
we'll go on to the next case
That's
and
right.
recall this matter and wait until Ms. Cleveland zooms in. I know that Mr. Dupree is ready,
Yes, Your Honor.
so. you got Justin on there. Okay. So let me bring out Mr. Robertson. I got a bid.
What's the first name, bro?
Justin.
It's a show.
Did you talk to the judge?
Hold on, Mr. Robinson. We're about to go in front of the judge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, this is the People versus Justin Robinson, ticket number U598352221. Count one, consuming open beer while aboard the bus. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Dupree.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Dupree, P. 0132, attorney for the defendant, Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson, state your name, please.
Justin Marcus Robinson.
There is, go ahead, Mr. Dupree.
Say that again, Judge.
I was saying, go ahead, I thought you were about to speak.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge, this is set for show cause. We're just looking to get it back on track. Put it for a pretrial or even a final pretrial date, and we would ask for, not sure if the court generally does motion cutoffs, but there is a dispositive motion we'd be seeking to file in this matter.
Okay, so I'll set it for, you want to set it for a formal hearing?
Is it only a ticket, Your Honor?
Yes, it's a U ticket.
Then sure, Your Honor. Yeah, we can just set it for formal hearing.
Oh, I'm sorry,
That's a
I'm sorry. I'll
misdemeanor.
just set it for a I'm sorry. I'll just set it for a pretrial.
Yeah, I'm about to check.
Okay, we're just gonna check for a date. Give me one moment.
Thank you.
Who's doing the 22nd of what? August?
September 20th at 8:35. Oh, okay.
Good for the defense, Your
September 20th. You said set for a pretrial September 20th at 8:35.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you for dressing up, Mr. Robinson. The court really appreciates that.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. I was ready.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day. Mr. Robinson, you can log off now.
All right, cool. So I'm good?
You're
Okay.
good. We can recall the People versus Robin Roberts, ticket number Z8083041. Ryan Griffin is present, the case manager. Did you want to state your name for the record, sir?
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin, drug court case manager on behalf of the probation department.
All right, the court has already indicated that the court's inclined to order Ms. Roberts to participate in the drug court program. So what are the next steps?
Do you want me to go into a breakout room and explain to her, or just go ahead? I can just give her another date to go in front of Judge Holmes.
No, you can go into a breakout room to explain it to her.
Okay.
That's what you got, room number 17. Okay, this is the People versus, join 17, Ms. Roberts. This is People versus Cortez D, ticket number P1248896, count 1, drive while license suspended, count 2, drive unregistered or entitled vehicle, and count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Zeroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Mr. Dees, we waive the formal reading of the information standard for the charges.
All right. Mr. D, say your name.
Says D's.
Your Honor, he would accept the recommendation.
That failed to display for the driver license suspended and then dismiss everything else.
I don't have a hard copy, but that's my understanding of what it would be.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Dees. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Roki today about your case and your right.
Can you say it again, Your Honor? I didn't hear you.
You had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Roki today in private about
I
your
did.
case and your right. Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of September 9, 2021 at 8:36 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Evergreen and 6 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
You satisfied, Mr. Roki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Also satisfied, will amend that count to fail to display. You stipulate the probable cause as remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
They're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a $200 fine, Mr. Dees. Can you have that paid by August 26th?
August 26th.
Yes. Can you have it paid by then?
I can try to, Your Honor.
What about September 30th?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
We're all set. Good luck. This is the People versus Anthony Duva. Ticket number P1246716, count 1, one, driver license suspended. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P10975512, count one, drove by license not valid or improper license. Ticket number 185296551, count one, no operator's license on person. The offer is plead to the count one of drive while license suspended. Everything else will be dismissed, and it's amended to fail to display. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Siroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Siroki on behalf of Mr. Duva.
Say your name, Mr. Duva.
Anthony Duva.
So, Mr. Duva, if you wanted to accept that offer, I didn't have it when I spoke to you. You could plead guilty to one count of fail to display. It's no points, and they'll dismiss all your other tickets.
Okay,
Your Honor, he's going to accept that.
I'm gonna accept this.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Duva. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Siroki today in private about your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of September 9th, 2021 at 3:20 p.m. On that date and time, you at near the location of Etzel Ford and Cashew in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
You're driving a 2011 Honda vehicle.
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Oakley?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm also satisfied. On a factual basis, we'll accept the admission, amend the count to fail to display. Will you stipulate to probable cause is out to the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
They're all dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a fine, Mr. Duva, of $200. Can you have that paid by August 26th?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am. I'm good.
You're all set. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Welcome. This is the people versus Daviana Dovine.
Yes.
Okay. Ticket number P13388837, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Siroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Siroki, on behalf of Ms. Stobine, I'm going to indicate she did provide insurance to me. I'm going to move for dismissal at this time.
You stipulate the probable cause?
So stipulated.
All right, the recommendation was to dismiss anyway. This matter is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Griffin, welcome back.
Yes, Your Honor. I did have the opportunity to talk to Ms. Roberts. She does have some concerns. I just explained to her what the program was, the conditions. So she do have some concerns. One of her concerns is that she's almost been on probation a year, that she will be starting our program from the beginning. So that was a concern to her. And she also has a probation case that she's doing 24 months in Royal Oak. So I think she wanted to have the opportunity to talk to her attorney to see if she had any options. So that's where we at, Your Honor.
So basically, she doesn't want to do the program.
Yeah, she has some hesitance about it, starting all over from the beginning.
Well, it could only be a 2-year term of probation.
Yeah, she was originally sentenced to 12 months, so she'll be adding another, our program is a minimum of 14 months.
Okay. Let's recall this. Let's just go back on the record. We're recalling the people versus Robin Roberts, case number Z8083041. We've had some discussion discussion, it's kind of still on the record, but Ms. McCall, Mr. Griffin has spoken with Ms. Roberts. Ms. Roberts has a lot of concerns because, here it is, almost August, and her probation term would be to end at the end of October, and then she would be basically starting all over again if she did the drug court program. So do you have any other recommendations?
Well, the probation department is still sticking with the,
Recommendation of drug
yes,
court?
yes, Your Honor. And it will only be up until, Mr. Griffin, how long when will her probation end if she goes to drug court?
It'll be October 2023.
The order clearly states no drugs or alcohol, and Ms. Roberts did test positive, and this is her second offense of drinking and driving. So that's therefore the probation department still stands on recommending her to complete the drug treatment court program.
Mr. Roki, any response?
Your Honor, she may get a jail sentence in Oakland County. I still think that we should, let her come back and see what they're gonna do. The drug court program is very intensive here, and I understand that, but I'm just saying, she probably has a lot coming in Oakland too, so I don't know what else to say to the court.
Why don't we do that? See what,
Adjourn to August
see what Royal Oak does.
Okay, no
And
problem.
I think her hearing for Royal Oak is Tuesday.
Yes,
So why don't we come back on August 19th?
okay. That's no problem, Your Honor. And we'll see what her sentencing is out there.
Right?
And,
We'll see if she'll be available, Stephen.
That's true.
Right, I mean, that's,
We can do that, Your
Right.
Honor, no problem.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
no
thank you,
problem.
Thank you for your patience. So we'll do August 19th at 8:35.
Okay, all right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you, Attorney Soroki.
thank you, and lovely to see you as usual.
Yes, yes.
Can't wait to walk the halls and see you in live.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
I'll give you 2 seconds and I'll call the next, actually, give me 2 seconds, I'll call the next two. This is the people versus Willie DeBerry. Ticket number P11672218, count 1, improper plates, count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. The offer is plea to count 1, dismiss counts 2 and 3. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Dewberry.
Mr. DeBerry, turn your video on, sir. Okay. State your name.
Willie DeBerry, third.
Your Honor, at this time, my client's requesting I don't know if you wanted to give him like an adjourned pre-trial or a bench trial date. He's going to be obtaining his documents.
Okay, I'll set it for a bench trial.
Thank you.
Raise your right hand, Mr. DeBerry. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a trial, a jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Court's gonna continue your not guilty plea, set it for a bench trial for September 27th at 9 o'clock. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you are all set, sir.
Appreciate you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good luck. This is the People versus Darrell Rencher. Turn your video on, Mr. Rencher. Ticket number SP 809-505. Count 1, drive unregistered or entitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number 1164-10541. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license down on person. Ticket number 15474-3601. Count 1, open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Good morning, Darrell Rencher.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, behalf of Mr. Rencher, there is a U ticket on the docket that you didn't read off. It would be U 388-83608.
Okay, I see it. I'm sorry.
Oh, here's Ms. Horn. And I didn't know that we had do we have an offer at this time on this file?
No, you know what, we don't, and that's the narcotic ticket number U 388-83608. Count 1, narcotic and drug related violation. Ms. Horn, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Council. Good morning, everyone. Corporal Hampton is here. That would be a delayed sentence. What's that defendant's name?
Ms. Horn, he has the number, he has the, it's Darrell Rencher, so he has this U ticket. He also has, open alcohol passenger. It's from
Okay.
2015 though, but he has that, and then he has a 2011 failed to display, and then the, no insurance. I think it was no improper license, and another unregistered and untitled vehicle.
Okay, Your Honor. What I'll do is I have to come down and look at some files anyway. So I'll come down and look at it. Ms. Soroki, more than likely I'll have the offer addressing the open alcohol and the alcohol violation. That one would be a 3-month delayed. So that would likely be the offer, but let me take a look at his file. I'll go down to the courtroom for that.
And we have several matters with officers here and defendants here, so we do need you.
Yep,
Okay.
I did speak to the officers. I just got out of breakout room
Okay.
2. We're resolved on Corporal Baker's stuff, so that would be blockading. And I'll
Okay,
look
good. Oh, yeah, she has her stuff too. I saw her proof, so.
Yeah, and we were in the breakout room. Officer Robinson, he helped out and went into lean and found out that she did have a license. Let's see who else on the matter. Are you representing Mr. Raeigen on the miscellaneous business license?
Yeah, I'm going to, I guess. I don't think he has counsel.
Yeah, we'll dismiss if only if he has that license.
Okay.
And it's up to the court whether the court wishes to give him more time to work on that. I think it's a cigarette license. And let's see, on Dowdale, I just want to take a look at the file because I know Officer Hampton is here. Now that I see him, he wasn't in the breakout room, but now I know that he's here. I'll address his ticket and Officer Towns. Yeah.
Rayford's, I mean, there's a lot, so almost all the officers are here, so.
I didn't see Officer Golson for Dowdale.
No, I'm just saying defendants are here. There's a lot, so.
Awesome. And let me go in the breakout room with Officer Hampton, Corporal Hampton really quickly so I can make sure I speak to him before I come to the courtroom.
Thank you.
Yep.
I put him in breakout room number 2. If he could join that room and then you could go back in there. Corporal Hampton,
Okay.
If you're able to join, he's in there now. All right, this is the People versus Chelsea Dixon, ticket number P1327188. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no proof of insurance, and count 3, expired place. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Siroki. And before you say
Your
your
Honor,
name,
Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Dixon.
Ms. Dixon, say your name. Ms. Dixon, say your name.
It's breaking up.
Chelsea Dixon, can you hear us?
Yeah, there we go.
Turn your video
Chelsea
on.
Dixon.
Yes.
Turn your video on, Ms. Dixon. The offer is expired plate, count 3, and then dismiss everything else.
Your Honor, at this time, we're requesting a bench trial date. She has her other proofs and she's obtaining her license, so she'll be good by the court date.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Dixon. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, ma'am.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court is going to continue your not guilty plea and set it for a bench trial on September 27th at 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're all set, Ms. Dixon. You can hang up.
Captain Rumley,
Are those show causes or are those pre-trial?
Just say my name.
Ms. Rumley, did you check in already?
Yes,
You did. No,
she's ready, Your Honor. I brought her in. She's ready. There was a trial.
I got it. I'm sorry. This is the People versus Catherine Rumley, ticket number P1275373, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, failed to display valid operator's license not on person, and count 3, improper left turn. Good morning. Please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Siroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Catherine Rumbley.
Ms. Rumley, say your name.
My name is Kathy Rumley.
Your Honor, today is the day and time set for trial. The officer did appear this morning. My client brought her proof, so the people are recommending the left turn be amended to impeding traffic. My client's going to admit that violation and the other matters be dismissed.
Okay. Do we know what the fine is for impeding?
175, Your Honor.
Is that same as blockade? Okay.
Same, yes.
It's blockade?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All right. So with that, Mr. Roki, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And you stipulate the probable causes counts 1 and 2 are to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor. So
they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Ms. Rumbley, there's going to be a fine of $175. Because this is a civil infraction, you have to have it paid in 14 days. Can you have that paid by August 12th?
Yes.
Did you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
Can I just ask something, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit, P70303. For the record, Your Honor, I just want to acknowledge Corporal Artez Baker, who was ready and present for trial, and he is currently in one of the breakout rooms.
Yeah, I was trying to bring him out. But
Okay.
he won't come out.
Okay.
I've tried.
Thank you.
So he won't come out.
I'll text him and let him know he's leaving.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because I wanted her to say his name for the record. But he is in fact here.
Due date for your.
All right, anything else? No, you are all set, Ms.
Hey.
Rumley.
Okay, Judge, I need to ask you a question. I want to know what day this supposed to be paid, 175?
It's due by, you need to pay it by August 12th. If you don't pay it by, this is 2 weeks. If you don't pay it by August 12th, it'll go into default. You'll incur some late fees, and so it'll cost more money, and the ticket will remain open.
Okay, so if y'all gonna mail me a, we'll do how I pay this. Like,
to the kiosk, but I know.
oh, my daughter know how to pay it. She know how to pay it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Judge.
You're welcome, ma'am. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Here's Richard stuff right here.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, who else did we have? Miss, you got it. We're gonna do, Misha Malone.
And Your Honor, just briefly, I just need a couple of files. The Dowdell file.
Which one?
um,
Ronald Dow?
Their trials, aren't they?
Yes, Ronald Dowdell. I spoke to the officers. And let's see who else.
I have.
Belton Robinson.
Here's Robinson. Here's Belton Robinson. I know I saw it down there.
That's out there that I just gave you.
Here's Dowdell, here's Belton.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you said Robinson Malone? Who you
Davis
looking for?
Malone.
Oh, Davis Malone.
Oh, and Ronald Rush. Davis Malone. Is this the only ticket you have no operator's license? Failed to display Ms. Siroki for Armisha Davis Malone.
Yes.
You're muted, Mr. Siroki.
Okay, Your Honor, she texted her license to me. I have it on my phone.
She does have a valid license.
Yeah, it appears to be valid.
Okay, all right. This is the people versus Armisha Davis Malone. Ticket number SX37229220, count 1. No operators license in position. Good morning. Please state your name for the record, starting with Attorney Siroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Siroki on behalf of Ms. Davis Mahone.
State your name, Ms. Davis Malone.
Armisha Davis Malone.
Your Honor, she has provided a valid license to me. I'm going to move for dismissal of this matter.
And Tamika Horn with the city, no objection, Your Honor.
This is a state ticket.
Oh, scratch.
You stipulate the proper cause, Mr. Siroki.
So stipulated.
All right, so this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Ms. Davis Malone. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, I'm looking for Ronald Rush. Is he a trial?
You said Ronald Rush.
Same offer. Does he have a license? It's
Oh, he wants to accept a fail to display.
I'm assuming it would be failed to display. All right, this is the people versus Ronald Rush, ticket number SP1246363, count 1. No operators licensed in possession. Good morning, Corporal, good morning, please say your names for the record. I'm gonna stop for 1 second. Corporal Baker, I was trying to bring you out. We already did your case, sir.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Have a great weekend.
You too, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I'll call it again. Ticket number, people versus Ronald Rush, ticket number SP1246363, count 1. No operators licensed in possession. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Siroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Siroki on behalf of Mr. Rush.
Ronald Rush.
Your Honor, he's going to avail himself of the recommendation.
All right, Mr. Rush, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear
All right.
or affirm to nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Siroki today in private about your case and your right.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of September 9th, 2021 at 3:02 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of 7 Mile and Hayes in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you, okay. Did you fail to display a valid operator's license not on person?
Yes.
Are you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis, will accept the admission to count one. It's strange because it says I'm amending it, but the count is already failed to display, so I guess I'm not doing much of anything. And we'll proceed to, we'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a $200 fine, Mr. Rush. Can you have that paid by August 26th?
Yes.
Okay, did you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
On the iPhone 3, what's your name? And on the 6856526 number?
I can turn this off now.
Ron D. Rayford.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah, ma'am.
Rayford.
He's here for a trial and there's no officer's name listed, so.
My name is Jean Marie Risley Lewis.
What's your name on the phone?
Jean Marie Risley Lewis.
I don't understand what you're saying. Can you say it again, please?
Jean Marie Risley Lewis.
Risley Lewis, she's saying.
Risby.
Risby Lewis.
Risby? Miss Risby. It is, what time was your case?
Yes.
What time was your case?
I had a court date. My court date was July 7th, and you gave me a date to take.
It's not today?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna need to call the courtroom.
Well, they gave me the number to call. When I just called down to the 36th district, I was just trying to see the day that you gave me to pay.
Okay, you gotta call the courtroom, okay? Because we're in the middle of court. You basically it's like you're kind of coming to the courtroom in the middle of the hearing and talking. So call the courtroom, okay, to deal with it. It's 965-2290.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
No, it's no problem. You're all set. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Renter, we're still working on yours. Let me call your case. Jahan Duncan. You gave me this.
That's a no PO, Your Honor.
Jahan,
Oh.
here. This is the people versus Jahan Duncan, ticket number P1181824. Count one, reckless driving. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Your Honor, Pauline
I'm
Stroke,
on
on behalf of Mr. Duncan.
Say your name,
Yes.
Mr. Duncan.
Jahan Duncan.
Your Honor, this is the date and time set for trial. The officer's not appeared. I'm moving for dismissal.
All right, this was set for trial at 9 o'clock. It's 10:15. Officer has appeared. So the court will dismiss this without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, Mr. Duncan.
All right, thank you.
Watching my show. Are you ready? Ronnie Rayford?
Yes. I was just about to say,
Your Honor, there isn't an officer listed on the docket, so I don't know if it's, if there's one on what the situation is.
There was a Williams here.
Hold on.
No, I don't see him. I thought I had
Having an Williams back.
No.
Okay.
All right, this is the people versus Ronnie Rayford, ticket number P1236571, count one. Driver and
You said it's hyphenated.
ticket number SP 1236483, count 1, improper U-turn. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Mr. Rayford.
Say your name, Mr. Rayford.
Randy Rayford.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. The officer's not appeared. I'm moving for dismissal.
All right, this was set for trial at 9/10/17. Officers here, so this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Rayford. You can hang up Mr. Duncan, you can hang up Mr. Rayford.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Oh, we only got a few.
Hey, this is Mr. Duncan. Is it okay for me to hang up now?
Yes, Mr. Duncan, you're all set.
I appreciate you, madam.
All right, where are we? Daryl Rencher is working on that.
You want me to put him back in number 2 or Spidell? Did you talk to him?
I haven't, because he wasn't in there.
I
That's
did.
on Deassure.
Yeah, I did.
Corporal Spidell, I'm gonna put you in, breakout room number 2. Prosecutor should be there soon.
Okay.
Okay, here's Rencher.
All right, we can do Darrell Rencher.
What's your email address, Ms. Madam Clerk? Because I can email you Spidell's offer.
The same as everybody's, you just use their first and their last name and everything is in your signature. BANK.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be Carmen.BANKS at 36th District.
thank you.
These are the ones you need to look at.
Okay, so I'll send that to you once I talk to Spidell.
All right, this is the people versus Darrell Rencher. Number U388883608. Count 1, narcotic and drug related violation. Ticket number 1547430. Count 1, open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger. Ticket number SP 809505. Count 1, drive unregistered or entitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And count 3, drove by license not valid or improper license. Ticket number 11641054. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Soroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of the defendant.
Morning, Your Honor, Darrell Rencher.
All right, so the offer is, plead to the open alcohol motor vehicle passenger, and then plead to the U ticket will be a 3-month delayed sentence, and then everything else would be dismissed.
Did you hear that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to accept that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Raise your right hand, Mr. Rencher. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Soroki in private about your case and your right.
No, Your Honor, we just did it
No,
on the
ma'am.
record.
Well, you spoke to the court and Ms. Soroki for the record about your case and your right, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of February 2nd, 2008 at 8 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location on an address on East 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you engage in a narcotic and drug related violation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then on October 12th, 2015 at 7:45 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of Cliff and Comrie in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, were you in a GM 2007 GMC vehicle as a passenger?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have open alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're satisfied with the factual basis, Mr. Oak?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And you stipulate the private cause of the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
Okay, so they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. The U ticket is a 3-month delayed sentence, so the court is going to order a fine of $200 that you need to have paid in 3 months. Give me kind of date. 1 second. So you need to have it paid by October 28th, the $200. The court is going to waive the fine for the narcotic and drug related offense, so there's no fine for that. And I'll set it again for the delayed sentence. You need to reappear on that date of October 28th. You can't get any more tickets or violations, so basically no further police contact. Okay, Mr. Richard?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you're all set, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. So I think that's so far.
I'm bringing out the no PO people.
Oh, okay.
So you should have a few more people in there.
And Mr. Roki,
Yes.
real briefly on Miss Deja DeJour, count 3 would be the only one that I would ask her to plead to. Corporal found that she's in compliance on count 2 from looking at lien, and then count 1 we'd let go. That's DeJour at 9 o'clock, that first one, Deja
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you want her to plead to
3.
improper equipment? Okay.
Correct. Okay, thank you. I'll provide that to the court.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll wait till 10:30 to lock the meeting. Are you ready on Miss, Diashore?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the people versus Deja Diashore. Ticket number P1248617, count 1, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, tinted windows, front driver passenger windshield more than 4 inches. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Corporal Spidell.
Corporal Spidell, badge 402, Detroit Police Department.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Diashore, you can say your name.
That's sure.
Sorry.
It's cool.
Your Honor, at this time, my client's going to accept the recommendation to civil infraction.
Was it count 3?
Yeah, she still completed, yes, admit responsibility.
Okay, with that, you stipulate to the face of the ticket, Mr.
I stipulate, so stipulated.
Okay, and then you stipulate to probable cause as the remaining count to be dismissed,
So stipulated.
so they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Ms. Diashore, there's going to be a fine of $120 because this is a civil infraction. You have to pay it by August 12th. Otherwise, it'll go into default, and you'll like incur late fees, and it'll cost more money, and the ticket won't close out. It'll still be open. Did you have any questions?
Can I pay it right now, or like how could I pay it online, like right now, like as soon as we leave? Or I leave.
You can pay it online. I would wait till probably Monday just to make sure it's into the computer so that you can actually pay it. But you can pay it online. There's kiosks around the city called DivDat where you can pay it like in Myers or CVS. And then there's a phone number I can give you as well.
Okay, yes. Can I have that phone number?
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm getting a pen right now. Okay, I'm ready.
It's 855-798-1547.
855-798-1547.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you, Corporal Spinell. This is the people. Mr. Rogers, turn your video on. Oh, okay, never mind. Are you ready? Anyone else? You're muted, Ms. Roki.
Everybody else we're waiting on, their officers are here or they need,